Here we are leaving Halifax on a bike trail. Just getting going, it's overcast. It's been a foggy morning. The fog seems to be lifting. We're getting close to Prospect and Peggy's Cove. A little after lunch. It's been slow getting out of Halifax. Dicks up the road a bit. Little cove east of Dover. And here comes Dick. Barreling through. Here we're getting close to Peggy's Cove. Entering Peggy's Cove. Traffic's getting heavy again, but we're getting close to our Hubbard's Bay campground. Still pretty, just lots of tourists. Here's what we're up to today. We're going down a rail trail to Lunenburg. It's much less, there's much less worry about the traffic, but it's rather boring. Tunnel through the forest. As we get near Mahoney Bay, hopefully there shortly. Our bike lane is back, which is good. We're hopefully landing in Mahoney Bay in about 4 kilometers. We're looking at Mahoney Bay in the distance there. We're almost there. Tim Hortons stop. Here's another look at Mahoney Bay, a beautiful little place. We're hoping the rain is letting up. Just spitting now. Here we are in Lunenburg. The rain has stopped. on our way to Riverport. A nice quiet spot except for the cars. On our way to Riverport. Little houseboat looks like it's being built over there. Of our warm showers destination. It's a lovely sunny morning. We've just left Mary and Bernie's warm showers and we're heading to that ferry there to cross the LaHave River to start our rather long journey today toward Lockport. We're on the other side of the LaHave River now, starting on the 331. Beautiful sunny day so far. Point. Somerville Beach. Here we are in Port Mouton. Stop for beer. Find a spot. Here we are at Carter's Beach. A little side trip. Recommended by Mary Roycroft, our warm showers host. It looks like a lovely little spot. It's got some beer in here for us, so we're having a relaxing moment before we go on the last leg of our day. We're getting close to our campground finally here. It's been a lovely ride. Well, we got out of Lockport, the Lockport area anyway. We're making our way towards Shelburne. Here we are in Shelburne. We had a short little cloud burst we went through. We took cover. We're early into our journey. We had to turn back as we left Shelburne. The rain's pretty heavy. We're hoping to wait it out here at the Sea Dog Saloon. Stop, and we're making a decision whether we go on. Clouds are for boating over there. The weathercast is, or the weather forecast is for boating, but it certainly is a nice spot to be holed up. cove, quiet little, used to be a fishing community. Not too many tourists here. We're getting near Roseway Beach. Guess this is where they store their lobster traps or crab traps. And they're not in use. A lot of them. This is Roseway Beach. We're about a quarter into today's journey. There's a nice little cottage. Overlooking Round Bay. We've come from down there. Scenery's changing yet again. A little bit more barren. Port Clyde. Just had a nice lunch. Sand Hills Provincial Park. Pretty much right on the bottom of Nova Scotia. Here's evening in Barrington Passage. Just going for a little walk up the trail. We're going to head down tomorrow and we're going to go see Cape Sable Island. There's another view of a very calm evening in Barrington Bay. This is how the first part of our day and our leg to Yarmouth is starting on a little trail. That's Cape Sable Island over there, I think. We're not going to be able to head there. We're not going to have the time. Sleepy little village of Bear Point. Bit of a foggy morning out there. This is Shag Harbor. Dick found that rather amusing. He was hopeful. Shag Harbor. Wind energy in southern Nova Scotia too. Oyster farm out there, I believe. We are leaving Yarmouth after a nice evening with Brent and Jocelyn. travel up the Evangeline Trail, Road 1, but so far no rain. Not sure how long that will last. We'll see. Salmon River. I seem to have lost Dick. I don't know if he's ahead of me or behind me. We'll sort it out eventually, I'm sure. Smuggler's Cove in the heart of Acadian country. This is Clare. And the land over there is still Nova Scotia. It's an arm that extends down. We're going to get beyond that arm shortly. Shipyards. Here's the Acadian flag. And like Quebec, Acadians like to build grand churches. Getting buzzed all day by traffic. Fortunately, we got a construction here. I'm riding in the other lane. Beautiful, but lots of traffic. Another big church in the distance. We're in Weymouth. Not too far from Digby. So this long bay, which is all part of Nova Scotia, we think goes right into the Annapolis Valley, becomes the Annapolis Valley, which we're going to be traveling through tomorrow. We're going to be going through Annapolis Royal, which is supposed to be very nice. We're just in a little park taking a rest here. Here's Digby Harbour. We're just heading down to find the bite to eat. Great cycle. Guess it's all fishermen over there, probably. That's where those are pleasure crabs. Well, we had a great dinner overlooking the harbor. We are leaving Digby along an old trail to get us to the bridge. It's a drizzly morning. We're still following this trail. Here we are crossing the Annapolis River, heading up towards Annapolis Royal. I believe this is the Annapolis River anyway. We got our own little bridge across, which is nice. Well, we got away with it yesterday, but today it does look like an all-day rain. We're just about 10 k's from Annapolis Royal. Cut the thing on. Here we are in Annapolis Royal. Still drizzling. Clouds are heavy. We're gonna stop for a bite to eat. Annapolis Royal Harbor. Down the valley. Rain's let up a little bit. We're even taking our rain gear off. Here comes Dick. Bridgetown. We're back on the 201, heading towards CFB Greenwood to hopefully spot one last Lancaster in Canada for Dick. Traveled through lots of orchards and farmland. The Annapolis Valley here, we're in the upper Annapolis Valley now, is the main agricultural region in Nova Scotia, I believe.
Well, this is a Lancaster bomber, Avro Lancaster, which was probably built in Canada, and there's only 17 of them left in the world in sort of reasonable pieces. Only 2 can fly, one based in Hamilton in Canada, the other based in Lincolnshire in England. There were 110,000 men flew these, of which 55,000 of them died. They had no protection on the underside of them, and that was their weakness. Germans developed a fighter which could shoot straight up, and he just flew under them and killed them there. It had a crew of 7, pilot, an engineer, a bomb aimer, gunner, rear gunner, a navigator, a wireless operator. I think that's a mid-upper gunner as well.
And how many of these have you seen since you've been in Canada?
This is my 3rd one that I've seen in Canada. Yeah, 3rd one in Canada. I think there are 5 in Canada altogether. There's more in Canada than anything else in the world.
And some were built in Canada, or?
They were, yes, most of the Canadian ones were built in Canada.
Okay. So Dick has stopped and he's getting a haircut as I look around this aviation museum here at CFB Greenwood. We're on our way to Blomidon, Adventure Park, and who knows where beyond that. The sunshine's come out, so it's going to be a good cycling day. We're on a very busy stretch of road here. We're getting off it hopefully shortly. Still in the agriculture region. We're soon to be leaving the Annapolis Valley and into some hillier country. Well, we've changed our direction. We're heading towards the lookoff where we're going to camp tonight, we hope. And we've got quite the climb that's about to start right over that crest. Okay, it's a bit of a climb. Dick's on his way. Looking down at some of the country we just been through. It's been a long climb, steep climb. I'm about a kilometer away from the lookoff. Imagine that's low tide there. Here comes Dick, nowhere's for where. It was steep. Isn't this beautiful though?
Yeah, and there's the camping house.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Beautiful, yeah. Fort Williams. Looks like the tide's coming in with a vengeance. Filling up this river basin. That was probably a pile of mud a while ago. This is Wolfville. This is the waterfront. And we're now at high tide, I believe. The water was pouring in the rivers as we cycled by. We're on a berm here, and I'm about to pick up some mud for you, Maria, so you can have some Bay of Fundy mud. So here we go. Oh, it's a bit hard here. Okay, Dick found a piece of Bay of Fundy mud, and here we go. Done. So we're leaving the Bay of Fundy now. And we'll cross Nova Scotia on our way to Halifax. Windsor. We're on the Gasbro River Road. We're getting close to Windsor here. We're going to take a lunch stop. A little bit more than halfway to our destination today, I'd say. Tide's still high. I think it peaked at noon. It's after 1 now. A few hours that'll just be a bunch of mud. We're just entering Windsor. Looks like they got some sort of regatta down in that part of the harbor. We're now up in the Highlands. something or other we're heading towards is our goal today, but we might push on. Nice cottage country up here. Cottage country. Found this a very pleasant route to get back to our campground. My route ended up taking us onto the freeway, which wasn't good. So we're going this way. We're almost done our journey. After almost 5,000 kilometers, here's Dick's last 100. Congratulations, Dick.
Thank you. Nice to stop.